Who are you and what is your current amateur record?
Kenyon Troy Moore, 2-1 as an amateur.
My name's Julian Riza. My nickname's Juju, and my current record is 2-0.
I'm from a small town called New Preston, Connecticut. My upbringing was good. Hardworking middle class family, 2 older sisters, a younger brother. Spent a lot of time outside, that sort of thing.
Childhood, growing up, I didn't have a dad in the picture. He died before I was born, so I didn't really know him. And my mom wasn't really in the picture. She was in and out. And so, I was just going back and forth between my aunt, my grandma. But I lived in California for a little bit. I was born there, then I moved to Connecticut, New Milford, and just back and forth, going back and forth from Pomona to Connecticut.
Must have been around 2017. I think I started coming to Shishara MMA. Before that, it was just like classes here and there at different gyms.
So I first started training MMA when I was 17 years old. I'm 21 now. And I did wrestling in high school. I started when I was in middle school, and then from there on, I just,
Really, just loved the way it made me feel. I was looking for something a little more stimulating than just lifting weights and that sort of thing. So we started with jiu-jitsu and moved into striking and decided that I wanted to try competing. And then from there, the desire to do this as a career just built.
The reason why I do fighting and I do this is for my family, for my mom. My mom's in the picture, and my grandma, especially for my grandma. I do it for my family, But also then again, like, I was a kid that didn't have money all my life. We always had trouble with money. Like, there's at one point we almost got evicted, and so I do it for the money too. So in order to do that, you gotta put your name out there, and you gotta talk your stuff, talk your shit, So I'm gonna be doing that too.
Well, there's always self-doubt. Always self-doubt, and like letting your conscience get in the way, wondering if you're doing things right, if you should be doing what you're doing at all, and just trying to remain vigilant and staying focused on what the end goal is. Like, my confidence has definitely increased, but also like a sense of humility.
So before I started training, bro, I was a misbehaved kid. I used to get in trouble in school. I used to get OSSs. I used to get kicked out. I used to do fights in school for stupid shit, But when I first started MMA, I didn't feel the need to do that anymore, you know what I mean? Like, because I fight every single day. I spar every single day, so what's the point? And also it taught me how to calm myself. So, because, like, when situations do come up in my life like that, I just stay cool, And also, I'd rather fight for money. Why would I fight for free?
Not allowing, like, self-doubt to rule my decisions, not giving into fear, not making fear-based decisions, believing in yourself no matter what. I promised myself I would never give up no matter how hard it got, and it's important for me to not break that promise.
Fighting is a mental game. You can train, you can do your stuff, you have to train a lot, but also, like, I think fighting is 90% mental. It's all in the head. Your mind has to be strong. And me personally, like, I have a big thing of being fearless. You have to be fearless, and it's normal. When people, they fear. I feel before I go out there, I'm scared. You gotta get close. Me personally, I get close to God. I'm a very spiritual person. I pray every single day. People might not see that. People will, like, look at Juju and look at Julian like, he's just outgoing, funny all the time. No, I'm very spiritual. Me and my grandma, we pray every single day. And if it wasn't for God, I don't know what I'd do. You have to make promises to God, though. You know, in order for stuff to work in your life, you got to promise something. You got to sacrifice something. You know, and then He'll help you. So I get close to God.
I'm fighting March 12th already. Probably take 2 or 3 more amateur fights this year. Maybe take one at 185 if my coach lets me. And then wait until the call comes for a fight that my coach thinks is appropriate for me to debut as a pro on. You know, so I'm 27 now, be pro by 28, and, you know, fight 2 or 3 times a year until I reach like the top 10 of a major organization, for the, you know, like 2 or 3 times a year for the next 2 or 3 years until I become top 10 of a big organization. So then I'll be 30, 31, get the belt a year after that, and hold it for as long as I can. You know, see what happens.
I'll give you the plan. You know, I think I'm going to be in the UFC. I'm 21 now. I think I'm going to be in the UFC by 24, 25. You know, do my thing there. I talk my talk. I win fights. Get a title shot at like 28. Become champ at 28. The latest I'll take is 30. You know, defend my belt a little bit, and then after that, you know, I don't know if you know this, but I'm going to go into WWE. You know, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to be like The Rock. I'm going to do everything. You know, I'm going to do that. I'm going to start my own strip club one day. You know, there's big things coming in the future, and I'm going to do this. You mock my words. I will be UFC champ, and I will make a lot of money so that my kids can be good. You know what I mean?
Nobody's safe. Nobody's safe. Nobody's safe. Soon as we step out the cage, we raising all of the stakes. Make no mistake, either you stay in your place or we putting you on a plate. Look at our face, we put the fear in the dirt. We had to struggle for change, pick up the pace. We put in infinite work, that's why we stay getting paid. Y'all running late, we moving on to the next. You still been stuck in a phase, there's no debate. We draw the line in the sand, we say it straight to your face. They underrate, till we put the team on our back. We took the city to state, what it's gonna take. Another S on our chest, another beat in the grave. We innovate, we always switching it up. They can't predict what we say. Come out the cave, they see the blood on our shirt. They see the teeth in the fangs. They watching tape, still trying to figure us out. They think we came here to play. They sending snakes, they trying to give us a curse. They want us taking a bait, but that's okay. We keep on dodging the bull. We keep on saying Olay, blocking the way, thinking we flipping reverse, but we keep rushing the gate, stopping the rain. We know they sit on the throne. It's looking easy to take. We not afraid. We put the fear in their bones. Ain't no more running away. They tryna chase, they tryna follow our steps. They tryna copy the wave. Boy, that's so lame. That's why they keep getting curved. You gotta stay in your lane. They wanna claim that we not giving them work. Like this is minimum wage. Boys, you crazy. Why you keep feeding the beast? Now that you open the cage, nobody's safe. You're messing with a star. 1, 2, 3. Nobody's safe. Nobody's safe. No, I do this for my folks, for my mama and my pops. I don't care if you the cops, anybody could get boxed. If you aiming for my head, then you better take your shot. If you miss, then this fist gon' be cleansing your clock. I don't care if you the press or the feds or an op. If I stretch out these hands, then prepare to get robbed. If your friends said that you had a chance, understand that they probably was there for your friends. They my fans. I jumped in the ring and I started swinging. Came from the jungles of drunken demons, fighting them off in the Coliseum. Studied and learned how to target weakness. That's why your team will do better beefing with someone else who was probably vegan. Touch me and lose every single finger. Touch me and watch how I turn the sea. Massacre as soon as you have the nerve to try to step to me. I will snatch your turf and matter of fact, scratch that. I will snatch your earth. You tried to breathe to see how the asthma works. We don't compete. I'm not in a class with earth. My boys are down the ball if I say the word. The team is down the hall if I call the third. What's happening? Best believe that a massacre. Nobody's safe. You're messing with a star. 1, 2, 3.
I definitely do not consider it a means to the what did you say it was?
Means to an end.
Means to an end. Like if I wanted to make money, this is not what I would be doing at all. So like I do it because I love the way it makes me feel. I love being part of the community. I love the people who are in the community. You know, like if there was no crowds and no money, I'd still be here every day. If the only way I got to fight was finding someone that wanted to do the same thing and doing it in a locker room or at a gym and with padded mats, I'd do it because it's just the feeling I get from it. It's overwhelming.